Welcome back, folks, to an 8v8 of Beyond All Reason. It's on my personal favourite map. Supreme Isthmus is the winter version, so I assume they just update it. I'm not going to go through the commanders, because by the time I go through the commanders, everything will kick itself off and it'll be all over the place. But it will be nice to see what they're going to do. Normally we have somebody... This person here tends to get that as well. And he may rush down in there. The back lot on all of these tend to try to go for T2 as fast as they can, but they should be still supporting the sending stuff to the front too. It's really important. Normally in here, if we go in a bit, there's always a well, there's not as much as the older version, unless it's definitely been updated. There used to be a lot of stuff that you could get. Ticks are coming out, so it's just the scout to say where they are. Don't know what that is. So really, this is the main line here. You really want to be trying to be over here or over here if you can, but it is. We may see a Ragnarok. I don't know whether they've adjusted this. I think they might have adjusted it so you can't put a Ragnarok on there or there. It looks like that way, so it makes it a little bit less easier to do. This normally comes in here and gets some maybe tidal, which is good because it's right high, and then it's not affected by the wind. So that's something that he should be concentrating on if he can. So these set of two and these set of two tend to be pushing each other this way and this way to start with, just to see what we can, do. Like I said, so Lord has actually gone into the water already. I assume he was going to spend a bit more time on land and do, but no, he's not. No, it's always harder on this side, I think, than this side. I don't know why, to get into the water. Whoever's got the planes, so purple has a plane, so you would assume that really wants to send a constructor over to there and get this, because obviously you've got one there, that'll protect, that'll or sometimes what you see, they go into this corner and hide things into the corner. Same here, because nobody really looks into the corner. You're battling like hell, so we'll see. He's sending just scouts out, I think, so he won't be able to get anything onto here. He's having a nosy round. They may take out this, I don't know. The little res bot. So now he's coming to protect this area. See, this is the thing, but Gold needs to come up here and do a bit more and help his teammate. These two should be really communicating with each other. These two are important, because obviously if these go, that's it. Like I said, the back line, what we call the back line, which is this line here, sorry, bad drawing again, this line and this line, and the ones down here, they need to be funneling stuff to these two. Not units, energy and metal to help, and then once they've done enough to stabilise them two, to stabilise this here. I mean, you could put a nuke in here and blow this up. I've only ever seen it once and blow actual, and then you can't get ticks down it, and it's difficult to get other units, and obviously then they tend to funnel themselves through there, up on the ships. But we'll see what happens. We should be getting into the fight. My apologies here. It's only early on. I'm pushing myself a bit more because it's a longer play, as you'll see in the video. Again, I'm not a barcaster, so I have to practice. So what I was on about before in another play, the Dragon Stave. I get the Dragon Stave, the Dragon Claw mixed up. The Dragon Claw is actually it fires. I'm trying to think now. I'll think of it in a sec. My apologies. Flamethrower, that's it. So I was thinking about it. It's like a flamethrower. Oh shit, try and say that, please. So, he's a bit close. Very careful. You haven't got a lot of. That's it. You got to be careful. You cannot lose. You don't want to be losing your commander early on, because it's a real struggle then. Oh, well, that's no. I think he. I know what he did. He killed himself because he wants the metal. I assume, unless no, maybe he's not then. Or did he kill? No, did they kill him? My apologies if I missed that. Well, we haven't had one go yet, so I don't know what happened there. I clearly missed that. Sorry, bad barcaster. You see, it's all happening. Yeah, so that's what I said. See, he's going into the water, and he's going to get these tidals, so you'll get a huge energy because it'll always give you the exact amount. It's a bit like a sonar panel it's the sonar panel for the water, if you get what I mean. Shipyard, strange place for the shipyard. Although they do tend to put them here or here, I've seen before, and here. They do tend to do them both. Get off. But anyway, battle is progressing. The gauntlet's coming up. So that'll definitely push him back. Won't like that. Probably a bit too many Dragon Steeds, to be honest. He could have possibly done a bit more units, although they do work quite well in this respect. You know, it's obviously blocked off. It's obviously blocked off this run, which means they only have to worry about this run. It's a bit better to do two, because obviously, you know, the gauntlet could smash through that, which might be a good idea to get rid of it out of the way. Gauntlet v gauntlet. Obviously, the first one that fires tends to be the victor. Move your maces back. I'll get a jammer. If you're going to do that, jam it up. Get a jammer. I'm not too sure whether this is going to be any use. The Overwatch. Sorry, I had to select it. I couldn't. It's been a little while since I played. It is a Armada unit, so I should really know what it is. But if they're sending ticks, an absolute pointless waste of time. Don't send ticks. Spend the money on something else. They're just going to get obliterated, and you just you know, piling them. Although you're not obviously giving them any sort of money. Gauntlet's gone. He said, stuff it, I'll eat that, which is the right way. It's not going to do anything. There's no point trying to get it up unless you got the jammer. If you got a jammer out first, somewhere here, then you could do it. Because the gauntlet will not be able to see where the gauntlet just gets barely there. If you'd have jammed it up, then it would have been, and then put the gauntlet, then that way you wouldn't be able to fight because you wouldn't see it. So there's another way of doing it. Get the metals out of the way. How are we doing? We got no battle yet on the water. So it's good that we're having two sets to have a go at each other. Sometimes what happens is we get the person that stays and there's no water and he's got nobody to fight against and he's won it without even actually trying to fight it. Again, maybe sorry, this is my fault as well. This is what I do. I stand there because I'm thinking about other things. Bar is one of these games you've got to be constantly looking around, constantly moving and constantly doing everything. It's so surprising. I still think there's definitely oh, we can move them down. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, there we go. We can swap the up and the down. Didn't realise that at all. So they're at the top now. Makes it easier. I was thinking that's at the top, that's at the bottom. I know where I am. But anyway, you learn something new every day. That's all good. Gauntlet just got a double gauntlet now. Yeah, see, he's got the jammer. See, the jammer's obviously jamming all. These two cannot be seen. So really, the oh no, it is swapping. No, it does this on its own, doesn't it? Yeah, I'm thinking of that. I wish it wouldn't do that, and you could lock them to up and down, but not to worry. It is what it is. I think the ones that winning go to the top, and vice versa. So if we look at the metal, it's very similar. So even now, teams don't seem to be, you know, doing any worse than anybody else. Have we got what views they can see? So they can only see There, they can't see any further, so I've not scouted any further. They're just turtling, so these lot are just turtling. They're not really doing anything, which is disappointing for the team. He should be getting this Geo. This Geo should have been up by now. We've got 10 minutes in. That Geo is really important, and the vice versa one, which is here, which is he's got, you see. That funnels a huge amount of metal. Yeah, dolphin beat dolphin. More dolphins beat less dolphins. That's, you don't really need to say anything about that. That's how it works for them. You see what I mean? So these are, I would say, bombers and fighters, maybe. No, just fighters. No. So basically, unless he's got scouts in there, no, they all look to be fighters to me. So they're all not going to do much because they can only do the air.
Battle paused.
Oh.
Battle started.
Oh, there we go. 1 and 2. I'm not sure what he's meaning there. Pausing the game. Let's go back down here and see what's going. It's just pummeling away. This they're not doing anything. So they might see again. They didn't get. Oh, they have got a jammer. So the jammer's up. I don't know whether they're just like firing as in dummy firing. In other words, they're just pressing it. No, it can't be because they wouldn't be turning. Something has happened here because the gauntlet has been hit a few times. Ticks are coming through. The idea of the ticks in this, so they're doing the tick spam, what they call the tick spam. What the idea is to soak up, is to send these either this or this way, and any of the artillery will fire at it. It'll get so confused, it'll start jigging around like, oh, I'll move here, and that means it can't. But if you're going to do that, then you need to have enough army sat back to when you get, it's not really enough tick spam, probably needs to double this again and have a bit more. But he's firing it, he's sending it off, so what would have been better is sending one round here and one round there, and then that way it would have confused more because they're all right close to each other, so any of the artillery that can just obliterate it. Now has he stopped it? Nah, he's decided to stop the spam now. Probably a good idea actually, because it's not really doing much. Boats again, not really a lot of firing. Certainly not a lot of. They're just turtling on there. They're not really firing against each other. Oh, here we come. No, Raven's coming down. He's definitely going to take out this. Take out this for sure. This will not last any longer. He turtled up quite well. Casba decided that he would keep out the water, I think. He realised it wasn't going to do anything. Aggregates the opposite to the gauntlet. One slightly longer, I think. It might be the same or longer than the other reach. Firing reach, I should say. 1220 to yeah, so that's got a longer reach. The Cortex one's got slightly more. It's not much, but it's enough. You know, you'll get like here to about here. It's not many. There's only like 2 units maybe. Commander's down, and they're not. So the yellow spam now. I still think he should have kept that spam up, to be honest. It was working. It was stopping them doing a lot. That wasn't a nuclear one. That was, oh, commander's gone again. So that's another commander. We're 13 minutes in, and 2 commanders have already gone down as far as I can see. So what's the back line doing? What we call the back line. Like I said, these are the ones that should be going for the big stuff and funneling to the front. But it doesn't look as if they've funneled a lot, to be honest, which is disappointing. Pistol should have been funneling a lot more. He's got air, but he's not doing nothing with the air at this precise moment. And he's only still on T. Let me know. He's only Is it a repeat? So he's repeating 99. Don't know why. Because repeat's a repeat. I think he's accidentally, possibly he's forgotten that that's on. Because you wouldn't put 99 on a repeat. So he's just left it and I think he's forgotten. Air coming out. Is he doing the same? Yeah, they're all doing just repeat on. It's not a problem until you've got through like 200 and you can't understand why you're still building them even though you weren't supposed to do. Tick spam's on the other side now. See, most of that, see what I mean? Most of the dragon teeth are gone. So you could argue the point that was pointless. These will get absolutely obliterated, but with friendly fire. The Sheldon's out, the Cortex, the opposite to the Sharpshooter. Which I think the Sharpshooter is absolute. I love the animation to the Sharpshooter. It's absolutely. If we find a game that's got a Sharpshooter, I'll have to go for it because it's the weirdest unit in some respects. So it carries its own. It carries its own like briefcase, and then it opens it up as a gun. It's brilliant. You can't. That's awesome. Anyway, we digress. So the Sheldon have come back to get rid of the ticks. Just put a couple of more. Just, again, this is the problem. There's no protection around here whatsoever. So they just come. It may be me. Maybe I'm I'm a rusher in a lot of respects when I play. I learned off some of the lads to be incredibly aggressive. Sometimes a bit too aggressive, and then that's why I couldn't lose the game because I'm over aggressive. But there you go. It is what it is. Blues' tick spam is still going. It's doing well because it's actually done firing all sorts of stuff. Laser beam will take them out quite fast actually. Excuse me, I do apologise. So I was trying to grab the mic there, but I couldn't grab it fast enough to pause the mic. But I do apologise. Professional barcaster, no. But anyway, right. So now Star Dragon and he's got the Centurions. He's still got a couple of rocket bots. He's also got the mace as well. What else has he got? Has he got any T2? No, he's not got T2. Yes, no. What's that? Whose is that? I'm trying to work out what colour that is. That's light blue and not. So that'll be Running Horse. So Running Horse must be to T2 now. Yep, he's definitely on the T2. He really has not got enough. He really has not got enough to T2 as far as I'm concerned. I think he should have had a bit more wind, more everything before he gone there. He could have, like I said, see, this is another thing. See, blue, this is what I said before. He might as well put some tidal in there, or even if he wasn't going to do it, a horse would have gone in there because he would. It's protected in this area until they get fast. So, are we going to stalemate? Relatively. Green has got the complete water, so he's won that particular battle. So he could scale now. I think he should scale a lot more. Now, I'm not too sure why he's building any more of these. To be honest, he's won the battle of the. I mean, yeah, if you go for the flagship, it will fire a huge amount down here, which probably. Although is that the missile? Yeah, the missile cruiser. One decent thing about the missile cruiser, it does fire a long, long way. I mean, the range on it is pretty good. Trying to find the range there, 1550. That's a lot more than the gauntlet, so it's quite a lot. If we took the gauntlet at 12 winding, and we know where that is, that's going to fire right the way out from the gauntlet down here, right the way up to there. That would take out easy these two. If he was there, he would take easy these two out, and even if he was just there, he would just take out 1 and 2. So it's a good play. The flagship, the big flag, the black, I call it a flagship because I had Armada and Hydra, which is the equivalent to the Armada version. That will fire an enormous amount of weight. But as soon as you've won the water, you might as well, if you want, go for something like that. So who's got this? What's he doing? He's having a little play. So they're moving themselves. The backliner is now having. Is he got some bombers? I think these must be bombers. Yes. He should have sent a lot of scouts in before the battle. Oh no, it might just be okay. He sent a fighter. They just. It was a lovely play actually. I thought it was going to be late, but no, it was. Although they just got absolutely obliterated. Why did they get obliterated? Because he had them really close. He should have down here. He should have spread them out, and then sent them like that. It's more difficult. I think the fighter play was great, but the bomber play was dreadful. And he would know that. I know saying that he's a 3. So he's basically like equivalent to what I am. So maybe that's a question that he didn't know. You learn by mistakes. I think some of the lads taught me that. On the other channel that I unfortunately now we don't get a chance to play it now because of situation babies and things. Real life stuff, if you like. Not me. Not married, unfortunately. But that's a different story. Not for this cast, but anyway. But anyway, so what's Gold going to do? What's he going to do? Have we got? So now we've got Sheldon still on it. There she is. There's the sharpshooter. Look at this. It's brilliant. Look, he carries the old bag. He opens it up. It's so fantastic unit. Actually, I think my favourite unit is still the sumo, like, but because it waddles. I don't know why. But I do love the sharpshooter as an animation. Whoever thought of that, complete genius. I mean, this is obviously a game that comes from a game called the Total Annihilation we had in a previous one name. That I would say that's its predecessor, not any of the others. In Total Annihilation, fantastic. It hasn't aged. The graphics haven't aged well, but the gameplay is still there. Forge Alliance of Supreme Commander is the one on from that, and some would say this was the Supreme Commander was the predecessor to that, but I still think it's more of a TA, to be honest. Built by the same people. Chris Taylor was the guy that did it, but was the brains behind the idea for it. But anyway, digress. My apologies. So we've got some jammers. That's good. They'll protect the. You normally send jammers and the radar with the sharpshooters, and the Sheldon as well. The Sheldon and they're the ones that are the Armada and the Cortex version. They didn't put Legion in. I don't know any Legion units either. So so that's the Bulwark. Yeah. Well, I got that right before I selected it. And that's like a double layer. I think it's a cannon and a laser, but I'm not too sure. It is a good unit, I must admit. It's a T2 unit, so he must be on T2 now for sure. See what I mean? So this is the flagship. So this is the Armada version, and he can fire an enormous amount. So he's taking Yellow out. So actually, the two opposites, he's got the see this way. Oh no, sorry, my apologies. That's not the correct. So both the T1 or it's swapped, so it's very difficult to know which is the T1 and the Team 1 and Team 2 in this because the swap. But the top lot have got both of these, so in theoretically they shouldn't lose. But it does happen again. If these get a bit zealous and these coming down, all of that will get obliterated. But they need to take this flagship out. They need to do something with it. If they don't do anything with it, it's got a jammer. No, sorry, that's a dreadnought. I thought, where's the jammer? No jammers? Yeah. I get confused because sometimes these two look, when you're doing this from far away, it looks even though it's not the same size. There's your jammer, so they can't see it. I would normally put a jammer with them because, although they're tough, submarines will take them out quite easily. But he's been taken from the. Is this hover? Maybe not. I don't see what it'll do. Yeah, the dreadnought will take them out. He's got some other stuff here, so it's pretty over with this with the sea there. So the Black Hydra's come out, which is the opposite to the. I don't actually know which one I prefer in looks. I mean, that's just mental. I mean, could you actually have that in reality? Probably not. It would just you would fall over for the amount of size of it. So the dreadnought is coming out. So yeah, subs. That's what you want. So the fast sub. So that's a better sub than the cheap sub. I'm trying to find the subs here. Where are they? So that's the best. That's the first one, and that's the better one. You really want that one to take down any of the Black Hydra. You are going to get absolutely obliterated against that. You might see, the thing is, he's done that. Why doesn't he go around and say, right, I can't do anything with that. Go around and go and fight the back. Because if you suck, he's got nothing. That's all air. He's got nothing there, and take out with his infrastructure. The game is a lot of the time infrastructure. Take that out, and you can't do a lot. The Black Hydra's just pummeling this. The sharpshooter themselves can actually take out the Black Hydra if he gets close. The jammers are there. No, there's no jammers. Is there jammers? Yes, that's why they can't see it. So the jammer is probably just around this thing here, or somewhere there. That's why the Black Hydra can't see it. The bulwark is now gone. I think they're sort of semi-done firing, to be honest. The Black Hydra decided to come down. They can do a lot. The heavy tank, T2 tank, the hover tank, can do quite a lot. You see what I mean? It's absolutely obliterated the. Oh no, it hasn't. My apologies, it's still there. I thought that's what it was. It was around there, and then it moved. This is good. So let's have a fighter fight and a bomber maybe. Let's see what we're doing. T1 against T1. Won't make much of a difference. More beats less. As a bomber, as a strategic bomber. They are taking a lot of infrastructure out here. It's still not fully over though. We've got a hell of a lot in here. We've got a hell of a lot in here as well. Wow, that's some a converter field. If they take that out, that'll absolutely obliterate. Here we go. Boom, 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 boom. Look at that. You've got to admire that, haven't you? I'll just spend 10 minutes building this, and within about 3 seconds, it's just got completely obliterated. Energy converter's gone. That's it. See, if you're going to do that, maybe you should have had a couple of jammers around and they wouldn't have seen it. I mean, obviously, if they were flying over, they would have seen it directly. But not enough air support there. It has taken it out. Red is the only sort of one that's been semi-protected, especially if you get the advanced fuses going. How are we doing with the front? The front's just stagnated, really. We're still having a good do on here. Although most of the... Yeah, now it's most the metal now. I mean, look at the amount of metal that could... You don't even need to have any more metal. They're not too bad. But I don't think they'll get close enough to be able to do anything. See what I mean? They will take some things out. It's a dreadnought take. Yeah, that'll help. They've done pretty well. They are going to go themselves but they're taking a lot of infrastructure out, none of the big stuff. Although there's a couple of flagships, so that's probably not the greatest. Hovers. And the hovers there. The they'd be trying hiding something, to be quite frank. Now, you could with this take out that Hydra quite easily. He hasn't really got anything. I think they do their own sort of depth charge or something like, you know, fire missiles, but I'm not too sure. I think they fire anyway. Normally you protect the, like I said, normally you protect the Hydras with your own subs. Because look, now he's firing. It will not take long for this to go down. Well, he's a bit beefy, mind. He's only getting one. I mean, that's going to go, but he's. I can see what I mean. It does not take long with a sub at all, and that's only the cheapest sub, if you like. They can't fire. They're just like, oh, what the hell? He should have protected that. That will go down. If it doesn't go down, then because he's coming back, and no, I don't think he's. I don't even think he's got anything for him to protect that thing at all. Don't fire at that. I want to stay on this. Sorry, I'm just staying on this a bit longer than normal to see if he does take it down. Yeah, he does take it down. So that's been good because he's still got most of his. All them that I think he built are all still there. So now the Dreadnought is coming out. Hopefully he's not done any resurrection. Yep, he's resurrecting the Black Hydra. One of the enemies, and they're going to try and take that down. Torpedo bombers, possibly. Are they torpedo bombers? Or are they just normal? Yeah, the torpedo bombers. So they'll try and take that down. What have we got down here? Are we getting any? It's still turtling. There's not really much going on the front. That's why I'm not. There's no point me concentrating on something that's not really happening. He's still got the two. Now he's back there. There should be build some construction and try and build another one there and get a load of submarines out. Second sub's better, you know, the higher one, which I said earlier. But it's not like that bad. So they're going. So now it's sort of turned. Where is that Black Hydra? Did they? No, they didn't get it back up again. But they will try and resurrect it again. And they're going to try and bomb the hell out of this thing. Which I don't think they'll get. I don't think there's enough there. Well, the fighters won't do nothing. But the fighters are going to try and protect the... Yeah, bring it back. It's really important to keep that one because that's the biggest one that you've got. What is he sent? No, see, don't send them. Get some subs going. Subs will take all that down. They haven't got nothing that can fire in the water. All that's air. All that's air. I don't even think the cruisers can do it either. It's got a lot, but the trouble is the flagships and that will just obliterate it. I mean, there's a lot, like, I'm just a bit... So he has protected this. They haven't... It's got a... So the shields... So in this game, if you've not seen this before, is they do have shields as well. So that's a shield. As you can relatively see the you know, the half circle, if you like. The projectile will hit that and it'll bounce off into a direction, which can be an advantage and cannot be an advantage, because if you haven't got another shield, it bounces, and theoretically it could bounce and go back at the back. So you have to be very careful with the shields in some respects, because you can bounce onto your ally. You go, well, it's my ally, I don't care. Here we go. So he's taking out that infantry. See what I mean by the flagships? They're so powerful. You've got to get rid of them by hook or by crook. They are moving up. He has not got anything. So he's got subs now. So hopefully they're being protected by the subs. And it's a bit late. You should have been up there. They could take this down before they even get up there. They are late. you should have moved that back, my friend. Closer to them. Yeah, they're gonna get it. See, that was a place. See, he should have been doing subs. If you're gonna have a flagship, for Christ's sake, protect it by some subs. It's all right if you know, it's all right if you've got the opponent's not in the water, but they're in the water, so you know that they've got potential. What's happening here? Well, they're going to take down. Actually, with a lot of them hobbits are really. I mean, they're sturdy little fuckers, aren't they? You know, I don't think they do. They don't do. They only do on the top of the water because obviously it's a hovercraft. So, well, I must admit this game's gone on a lot longer than I anticipated it was going to be. Even though I know how long it goes, but you know, looking at what was happening before, we have no nukes yet. Nobody wants to nuke anything, so that's nice. I'm not a great fan of the nuke because it is an ending game, but it's like, you know, you both worked hard, and then somebody just does that, and that's the end of it. No, my friend, push your units forward. They're just going to get obliterated. Or at least turn them around and do what you were doing before. That was a good idea. Because now they've only got they've got a line to go to. You cannot fire unless you can get them around. They will not fire until they come, because you know. So what's the centre doing now? Well, it's still. It's a pawn spam now, apparently. Not a tick spam, a pawn spam. Pawn against pawn. Apart from that. Hey! We got the Thor out. The big Thor. That's the T3. So that's the T3 unit. I don't think yet we've seen the T3s. You're only going to get these three is in the big games, in the longer ones. So that's got a ESP, so that can fire and then, you know, disable units. What have we got? Oh, we got the Vanguard. They're a long artillery unit, very good. That's what we saw before. There you see. I don't know. I thought that was a long artillery unit. Yeah, you move back and help that. Where's he come from there? Oh, he must have moved himself back again then. Why is he building them? I don't know yet, but he's spamming out them like a crazy man. I don't really think you need it. I mean, I've heard of scaling, but I really don't think you need that many advanced. Just, I mean, look at the amount of constructors he's got. That's just bonkers. You should be helping your, although he's doing obviously something, but why can't you send a few of these tanks up at this front? They'll do an enormous amount of damage against that. There's the back. And obviously got another Thor, and we got the Vanguard. So we got all these as T3 units. And we got our lovely sharpshooters, which I quite like. They'll take out. They take a while to take a Thor out, but they will take out any other units. Again, it might have been nice to have it. He's got a few there, but he's got no jammer in that with it. So what are we doing here? He's resurrected this now. Ooh. Yeah, move the Hydra. Don't leave it there. It's pointless. I know they're repairing it as well, but we should probably take out that anyway. But yeah, they've moved the Vanguard and the T2 Fat Boy. These could be deadly, but they'll friendly fire at anything. They don't really care. They'll go, oh, okay then. So Green's looks like potentially got the land, you know, it's sewed up, but not fully. I think he's might have overextended it, to be honest. If that get all taken out. Oh, they're a bit faster than the hovers, that's the problem. I would stop if I was you. Trying to disable it. Oh, it does disable. I didn't think it would disable them, to be honest. I didn't think it would be good enough. Got a lot of air coming. There's a lot of air now. There's 3 sets of air. Are we doing any form of getting rid of? No, you see, we should have had a bit more. Easy actually doing with these. Yeah, I'm going back. I don't think you could disable the flagship really, but right. Now this is going to be an interesting. What have we got here? A couple of dreadnoughts and a flagship and anti-nuke. Don't think we have to worry about that because I don't think anybody's nuked yet. And some air, which is good, especially when you know that torpedo air torpedo ones could come out. So a lot of the this is the flak's just they're gonna all this is just gonna capitulate. I think. Very much doubt that's going to do anything. Nope, it's not done anything. And it fused and fusion. See, you could almost eat these up to build that. They could eat these, could eat that, and then build that faster, which could be an option. Yeah, so they've both got. Oh, I don't know. You see, it's a real hellish battle. There's a. Oh, here we go. Titans coming out. I didn't notice them. My apologies. So we've got 3 Titans. Wait till we see the Juggernaut. See, the Juggernaut's going to come out. I think that's the Cortex one. She's a beast. He's a beast. Always reminds me of Transformers. I don't know why. Just looks like a Transformer. You'd think it was modelled on that, to be honest. So, well, this is definitely fortified. Like, there's nothing getting through there. It's sort of static, really. There's nothing. Oh, Sheba. Is that Sheba? Oh, it's the catapult. So it's the other version. I always get them wrong as well because they both do the same thing. The dragon's there, so we've got a couple of dragons. We've got more than a couple of dragons. Actually, we've got 12 of them. They will do quite well against this. We've got T3 Titans where they're not as good as the Juggernaut. They will take the Juggernaut down, but they do take a few to take it down. Where are they stood? Why are they stood there and not coming through? That's what I want to know. It would be nicer if they did. Light green is got basically this water sewed up now. Well, get rid of them. Don't really need them anyway. They cannot fire. I don't think that a flagship would be able to fire to here. It'd be able to get this one, but not any of the others. So it's no, they are moving slightly forward. They've moved from about here to they are slowly tearing forward. But them catapults, there's enough there to be able to take that lot down and not even worry, to be honest. They're deadly when they want to be. Look what they do. They just obliterate. And fat boys are like unbelievable. They won't go too much further than that. Like here, where you can tell with that when I've selected the line, that's their radius that they can do. But it's, the catapults or the Sheba version of the Cortex one can fire a lot further than that, and they can take that infrastructure out. Right, what else are we doing? It's a hell of a battle. It's back and forth. I assumed that they would have definitely got the sea sewn up, but no, it's still not fully sewn up. And it's still not fully sewn up on this side either. They are taking a lot of this stuff. That's going to go down, so that's another one. That Black Hydra is probably going to go down now as well. So, yeah, he's got a lot of subs. A lot of subs on this that definitely can take out all this infrastructure, and they could win actually. What have we got? We've got some more. Are they going to? They're going to try and resurrect this Black Hydra again. It depends if it's got. It does take an enormous amount of time to resurrect them. Maybe you should have done a longer one. It was far better. I suppose the speed of the first one was a lot, but the actual. It's got stealth, but it's got, you know, longer fire. It's got a better firing range. Here we go. So the Titans are coming in. Oh, unless they notice the Titans are coming in. So there we go. There's 4 Titans there, and there's 3 here. Unless they notice these Titans coming in, they ain't gonna have a chance. And I don't think they've noticed them. They will. I don't think they can walk up there. They could walk up in this, but I don't think they can walk up there. So this could be ending game. I think this might actually be ending game. Oh yeah, look at the amount of Titans. He's been sat there, and he's doing the. Oh, I know what that unit is, and I can't. Yeah, Sprinter. I knew it. I could see it. I was thinking what it was, but I couldn't remember what the name of it was. That's quite fast. They are incredibly fast at running. Not the greatest unit, but are fast at running and around. So they have noticed. They have noticed. Where is the Titans then? Don't know. Did he take out? He might have took out that light green. I think light green was taken out into the Titans went. That's the only thing I can think of. Ooh, this is a lovely battle. 1 Titan gone. 2 Titans. No, they're going to win this. This side might even win. This side here might just win this. They'll certainly win. Oh, that was a good play. That's a very good play. There we go. Ragnarok coming up. I don't think this will come up soon though. He's not hiding it for a start off. But what can they see? Can they see this Ragnarok? No, because that's their side. Let's take a unit that's not their side. Let's turn this off. Can I do that now? No, they can't see it. So they don't know. They haven't seen it over here. So it's definitely getting built on the sly. Pulsar, which is the like the opposite to the Starlight static thing. I can't remember the other one to that. I will get better at these names as I cast these more. So please bear with me. My apologies. Like I said, I'm only a 3-grade player. I'm like this guy here. I'm not a high grade player. So I've not been playing it that as long as a lot of people. So Shield's doing its job, but it's not bouncing off either. So that's pretty good. The Black Hydra's. It looks like now that side is definitely gone. Yeah, do you know, it's funny, they're not great, the T1, I think that's the T1. T1, yeah, Banshees, T1, they're not great. But when you get a load of them, and I mean a load of them like that, they do a lot of devastating stuff. It's still touch and go though. I assume, although they are now, this is where they were, and this is where they were, and now they're starting to push now. I don't think Ragnarok's going to do anything. It's at 87%. Hopefully that'll come up soon. It'd be cool to see that in the game. You don't see it very often. Like I said, they used to be on here, on these plinths here. This is where they used to hide them. But now it looks as if they've just adjusted this so you can't fit one in. Maybe I may be wrong, although that's quite a... I've not seen one there before. Is it up? Is it up? Yes, it's up. Ragnarok. The Ragnarok's come up. Now it's gonna pummel. If it hits this lot here, that'll be the end of the game. That'll be the end of the game of that side. If he can get over there. Not so much that side. Oh yeah, that's a good one as well. See what I mean? What the Ragnarok's like. Oh, that's it. It got to. Oh no, I think the GG'd. The GG'd out. I think that's what happened. Yep, GG'd. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. I know that was a long one. It was a long one for me as well. I hope it wasn't too. Like I said, I'm a new caster at it, so I don't know all the units, but I'm trying something new, and I hope you enjoyed it. So come back soon, and we'll have some more. Bye for now.